Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the news. Apparently, we're just going to go straight into weather.
That is correct.
I think we need to split that and have that two videos so that we can say hi, and then we'll put the weather on and go to that.
Well, it's normally like, hey guys,
Yeah.
what's going on?
All right.
Yeah.
What's the weather, Fernando?
Oh, right now it's 67.
Oh, okay.
It is?
Yeah, I got 66, but close enough.
Hey, 66.
With a high of 81 today.
That is correct. That is
Oh
correct.
my gosh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyways, so today is news day, and we have a jam-packed, which still blows my mind, 22 weeks into this, that we have news to give you. But we've got a full, big morning full of news. Now, for those of you that are like, hey, you didn't talk about this, or you didn't talk about that, I apologize. We can't talk about everything. However, if you would like us to talk about those stories, by all means, when you find something interesting related to car audio, head over to, hold on, let me do this because you're like out of frame. Head over to carstereotalk@yahoo.com and send us a link to the story. And if it's cool, we'll do it. We have a guy, Mr. Brian, well, there's a guy named Brian. I think his last name is Chance. Anyways,
Brian's.
yeah, I know, right? Sends us a bunch of news every week, and we go through it, and some of it we use, and some of it we don't. But hey, you know, if you give us something good, then we'll give you a shout out.
Totally.
Don't forget, today we're also going to give away 2 of the calendars, so hopefully you did your research and watched the audio control video Facebook Live presentation that they did yesterday.
Yep.
And with that, are you ready for some news?
Let's go.
I guess it would help if I actually had a story loaded up in the queue.
No.
I do!
Okay.
All right, let's go to this. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. All right, guys. More containers lost at sea. Oh my gosh. So here again, if you guys haven't been paying attention, earlier this late last year, a container ship dumped a bunch of stuff from a ton of manufacturers. Here again, another one dumped itself into the ocean, and of course, first up on the bat is going to be Kicker. Supposedly, there again, we don't know who lost what. They have to sift through all this. So literally, have to take off all the containers, figure out what got lost, what's still there. Apparently, it takes a long time to do, because even right now, there's like, if you've seen pictures of ships off the coast of California, it's just jam-packed. They're just waiting for days and weeks to get in there.
Right.
So there again, Kicker is supposedly one of the manufacturers, along with Earthquake.
Yes.
To just name a few. I mean, who knows? It's a huge ship, so there could be tons of product that got lost. But
they lost tons of money.
Oh yeah, the insurance companies for these. I wonder if they're self-insured like car lots.
It has to be, man, because there's a lot of money.
But I mean, okay, a car lot is self-insured because, meaning they pay they've created their own insurance company because of the loss, and they carry so many millions of dollars worth of overrider, which sucks. But like a shipping company, like obviously it has to have some form of insurance. You would think.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Lost this.
Ugh.
I mean,
it's sad no matter what.
Oh yeah.
And so what we thought we'd do is we get rid of all the sad stuff right away and just like, let's just kill it and get it over with. And what we got is fries. Not the cool things that I love to eat, from McDonald's and, French fries.
I like the
front?
The front.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Fries, chain store closes, Best Buy strength.
So, fries, what's exactly, this is Best Buy?
It's basically like a Best Buy Circuit City. It was a smaller footprint chain, meaning they didn't go as global, and by that I mean stretch across the United States, like
coast to coast.
Yeah,
yes.
like the guys at they had several stores.
Okay.
And they were one of the early adopters of big electronics. But fries, and they made a ton of money back in the magazine days because there was always ads for fries in the back of the magazine. It was just, and as you can see, it's way cooler than like a Best Buy or a Circuit City. They kind of thought a little unconventional, but they've been in business for 36 years with 31 stores.
Wow.
When you compare that to like a Circuit City or Best Buy, they went full crazy. But They're blaming the store closures, of course, challenges of COVID-19, and of course, just not being able to deal with the current way things are bought and sold.
I mean, to be honest with you, I never heard about Fry's.
Well, there's none down here.
Like, not at all. So
No.
that's when, like, when I saw it, I'm like, Fry's, huh?
So older guys like myself always remember the Fry's ads in the back of the magazines. So this was, which is funny because like they were hip to the game when it came to magazines and stuff like that, but not, yeah. I don't know. It's odd.
Sad.
It is sad.
Sad for the people,
Well, there again, it's one of those big juggernaut stores where it's like the boutique is gonna win.
But that's what I'm saying. If you say that's kind of the same as like a Best Buy or like Circuit City, like
yeah, you have to come up with alternative.
Now
business
you
models.
competing with Walmart, Target, and all these stores that they
Yeah,
have
but
tons.
like these don't like. Okay, so
Well, they have electronics.
They have electronics, but not electronics that you're gonna buy at a Fry's. I mean,
Okay.
when you go into a Best Buy to look at electronics,
Mm-hmm.
you want a specific thing. You're going for big. You want a variety. When you go into a Target or a Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
it's like I need to buy some toilet paper. I need to buy some Preparation H.
And let me look.
and
let me
go
look
at
at TVs. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're buying those things because you're just watching TV. So you get it, it's like, I need a $250 TV. They have those, but then they have 30, 40 other TVs.
Okay.
So just like when you walk into Best Buy. I mean, granted, these stores have all shrunk down in size, but yeah, it was fun. I have a couple Fry's stores in Phoenix.
There you go. West Coast.
West Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we would have known that, we could have gone last year, gone and found a Fry's and walk around.
Just take a picture, take a selfie.
With Fry's.
I like burgers. Burgers and fries. All right.
Well, so anyways,
yeah.
There again, we'll get the sad news out of the way right away. And this of course, this one is the saddest story of them all. This is going to be heartbreaking for some of you guys out there. This was a email that was sent out to all the Pioneer Electronics dealers in February last week. It came in right under the deadline. We almost missed it. Basically, what this is spelling out is because of the AKM fire, that is the chip manufacturer, Pioneer was getting all of their chips from AKM, all of them, and they've been getting them for years. Those are the DACs. So you got the DACs, the ADs, the CDs, the DDs, the PDs, the PRQs, the XYZs. They get them all from AKM, semiconductors.
Mm-hmm.
And when that building burned down, it has been just, which we've reported on in several stories, it's just been snowballing through the electronics industry. I mean, it's affecting refrigerators and alarm clocks.
Car
electronics.
Car manufacturers.
Yeah, I mean, even the F-150.
That's what I'm saying.
The
Car
almighty
manufacturers, yes.
F-150, which I'm worried about, considering how many of them we do, is being affected by this.
Yeah.
Pioneer says it basically, they expect to resume production within July of 2021. All right? What does that mean? That does mean they're going to have no models being produced until July. Now that's production going in in July 2021. That's not saying the beginning of July. That's not saying the middle of July. It's just saying July. So best case, if they start production again in July, you're not going to see those products until August. So if you're a Pioneer fanboy and you've been waiting for Pioneer and you want new Pioneer and it's like you've been tossing around, if you can find it, buy it now, because you will not see Pioneer products in stores, new Pioneer products, until August at best. Now that is electronics. Amplifiers, you can get all the amplifiers you want, you get all the speakers you want, but a new Pioneer radio, current, whatever, they're gone. So like I know our inventory, we have some of the floating radios, just because they're the most expensive ones and those will always sell last.
Yep.
And we have like the 4600s.
Yep.
And then of course we have some of the older models that just didn't sell through or whatever, like 4500s and stuff like that, that are late production pieces.
Everybody's gonna get a late model.
No, they're gonna get old stuff. Late model. Remember,
latest model.
Latest
Okay,
model. They're not
it's
gonna
the
get
new one.
latest model. They're gonna get
Older.
older models. They're gonna
Okay.
get previous generation stuff.
See, that word is just.
I know it sounds stupid. That's an acronym, baby. We all love acronyms. Anyways, if you're waiting for a new Pioneer, you're
So
a
what
Pioneer
you're
fanboy.
saying is, if you have the opportunity to buy it right now, a head unit, and they have it on the store, buy it. Don't wait, because
Yeah,
you're
like
not gonna
we
see
had
it.
a gentleman come in yesterday that was like, he had 4200s. The 4200s are 5 years old. You know, they're starting to glitch. They're starting to go bad. He's got two. One of them is already dead. The one we saw yesterday, like the screen, it's got dead zones in it. 3 years, people. That's all you get is 3 years.
I mean, if you get more, hey.
He got
see
5,
you.
so
yeah.
bonus.
Yeah.
So, you know, we were like, what are we going to replace it with? And I moved him into a Kenwood, just because, why not? The sea pirates are attacking the ships. I think it's more, what is it? The guy, the octopus face guy from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, I like that guy.
Yeah, I think that's who's attacking those guys. Yeah. All right.
That's crazy.
Now, with that being said, this is where the news starts to take a positive.
So we coming from here like this.
We're coming from. Oh man, we're
It's a
gonna
dip.
start. We're gonna stop. We got some.
Get rid of the Opus filter now.
Even though I think this is kind of a like story, like not that.
Right.
I feel it's kind of a dumb story because it's like, no way. Anyways, let's get to it. So, new products to watch for in 2021.
So it's just
Davy Jones Lockers. Thank you, Victor.
Davy
Yeah. Okay. Even though like this last year sucked and a lot of production was slowed to a screeching halt as far as like product design, new products, and all that. There's still going to be new products that come out.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like these guys didn't do anything for a whole year.
correct.
They have products to come out. So I don't understand the purpose of this other than it's like it was a slow news day, which it always is here. So this is why we're reporting on it.
Exactly.
So JL is coming out with some new products in late 2021. Now, if any of you guys have been following along in COVID shortages, one of the most hard-hit companies by COVID shortages is JL Audio. These guys have been out of products for months. I'm sure a lot of their containers fell off the ship. Or just whatever they're having built, they can't get. So, you know, we would just be happy as an industry if they could just fill back orders at this point,
totally.
let alone come out with something new.
And it's not because, I mean, we're not a jail dealer.
No.
But still, you know, like, we always want for the industry to grow.
Well, yeah.
It's for everyone.
Well, I mean, one of the customers I was talking with yesterday that wants to set an appointment to get some install done. He's a JL guy. He wanted all JL stuff, and you know, he's been waiting for the stuff to come in, and it's like so, which is, I mean, we're time frame is whatever, but
yeah.
So, anyways, Kicker, of course, they have new products that they've been talking about. A lot of us already know if you've been watching the Kicker on Mass show, which I'll be on in a couple weeks again.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the 18th. We're going to talk about tools. We'll talk about that later.
5-star. 5 minutes.
But like, Kicker has products that they've told everyone about on the Kicker on Mass show.
Okay.
But they also have products that they haven't told everyone about. So they have a bunch more stuff that is hopefully we're going to see sometime before the end of the year, which I'm super excited to finally be able to talk about.
Yeah.
Sony, there again, was supposed to. We were supposed to do something with them at this month in California at Knowledge Fest. We were going to help them unveil their new product line that they have coming out, which has been bumped till April.
Correct.
Which probably, who knows when that'll be bumped until. And of course, Kenwood JVC or JVC Kenwood, they have products. Some of them we know about, like the JVC dash cams that we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we knew that we don't know what. We just know that their product cycle is changing because they realize that there's no reason to change single-din CD players every year. It's like you can literally make a single-din CD player and keep it in the line for 3 years, and it's not going to affect sales.
I don't know.
of it.
That's personal. I just make probably like 3 different single DIN radios. That's it. Get rid of the rest ones.
Oh no, wholeheartedly agree.
Done. You know.
Well, you don't need to
One
change them
receiver.
every year.
No.
I mean,
no.
it's like,
You just
hey,
update
this
it.
year,
yeah.
we moved the buttons.
Yeah.
Who cares?
This
It's the
year,
same radio.
This year is a green color, and next year we're gonna change to the red color.
Yeah.
Ah.
So it was just one of those weird stories where it's like, yeah, we all know that these companies are coming out with new products.
Mm-hmm.
You know, JL did say that one of the products they are coming out with is something that they've never done before,
Yep.
which to me is exciting because I always like to see manufacturers stepping outside of their box
Oh yeah.
and coming up with some new products that, like, oh man, these are so cool.
Yep.
But speaking of products, and you know, let's just hop to it. There it is, guys. The ILX F409. Now, we talked about many months ago that this was going to drop, and it has. So, along with the new giant screen that they have finally released the new ILX F409, which is kind of weird because this product is taking place of the 309 and the 259 because it's neither one of them. But it is available now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pick this up. It's the
Shipping
updated
now.
version. It has the new operating system. It still does not have wireless.
Nope.
Alpine has nothing that is wireless at the moment, which is funny because they were the first radio to have it.
That's funny. They were
You know,
the first.
they're the
one.
first radio to get CarPlay. They were the first radio to get wireless CarPlay, and they're the first people to not offer any of it.
So I'm just wondering when they figured it out how to do wireless and maybe like a box or something that they have.
Well, they worked with Apple to do that.
Right.
That piece.
But
was,
then it's like, all right, so why we get rid of it?
I don't think it was a matter of
like-
getting rid of it. I mean, every company has a story, or
yes,
we call them stories because we're nice. Excuses is really what they are. It's how do you manage your manpower, and Alpine recently has gone through a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Both moving from West Coast to East Coast.
Yes.
Putting their manpower into something other than aftermarket stereo. The Macintosh deal would be a good reflection of that. Working closely with Macintosh to release the new, was that Lincoln has the new Macintosh system?
No, that's the Jeep Wagoneer.
Oh, the Jeep Wagoneer.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, point is, I get it. It's totally understandable.
Yeah, but like I'm pretty sure they working on it. So
they're definitely working on it, and we know that they have some amazing product coming out because they've been backdoor teasing these things for a while. So at some point, I'm hoping by the end of this year,
we're gonna have something.
We'll have some amazing Alpine news, which is one of those weird combination of words, but.
Hey,
either way,
to wait and see.
They've also finished their YouTube channel, so all the stuff with Eric Brooks and Tagoo
and Chris Tagoo
are now all up, so you can
I
go.
like the new shirt that they have.
Do they have new shirts?
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't. We just get yelled at by
them. They like
them.
this ones. They fade out.
They fade out.
It's a transition, guys. Okay, it's the camera.
Spotify to launch hi-fi option later this year. Paid out $5 billion in royalties in 2021.
That is correct.
How are these people making money?
I don't know. A lot of people buy or
Who
listen.
pays for Spotify? Let me know in the comments. Who's paying for Spotify?
Okay, we used to pay for Spotify.
Yeah?
Spotify Premium.
Okay.
Yes. And it's almost the same as Apple Music.
Don't get me wrong. I pay for Apple Music.
Yes, me too.
Because it just made my life easier.
Yes.
And not in the easier what you're thinking. I live with 2 women, and not having access to this stuff was just frustrating to me. So it was
Gabby
like,
used to pay. Gabby used to pay for Spotify. I pay for Apple.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, we gotta pick one because we don't have a Dean's money to start just like.
I don't pay for one. Trust me, making the decision to pay. I paid for Pandora. For like 6 months because it was like $5, and I used it when I was running, and I hated it.
Yeah.
I friggin' hate. It's like, dude, play some music that I want to hear. But what do you got? What's the story here?
Well, the story is that they pay a lot of money to do that, and the CEO co-founder Daniel also says the company pay $5 billion in royalties in 2020 of the chief content officer down. Yep, last 4 years. The number of recording artists whose catalog generate more than 1 million a year across the record. That's crazy.
Okay.
82% to more than 800 artists, and the number generating 100,000 a year.
Sounds like a bunch of numbers.
But it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
I like it. And Spotify, if you're looking for a nice music content, Spotify has a premium that sounds good. So.
And there again, I get it. I pay for Spotify for the same reason you pay for Apple Music. I totally understand. All right, that brings us to the time of the show. We're going to give away some free stuff. Now, I also want to, for those of you guys that are new to the news here, this is not a Q&A show. We are not here to help you pick out products, find harnesses. We do tons of shows on all our other networks that's what that is geared for. This is geared for the news. We're not, if you haven't picked up on the fact that we're not answering those questions, we're not here to do that today. That's not what the news show is about. It's not a Q&A show. It's a news show.
Yep.
So thank you for watching. But if you want to know, maybe tune into Instagram later today or tune into Facebook show on Monday, YouTube show on Saturday. This Saturday would not be a good day for that because we're going to have Jeff Smith on talking about DSP and tuning and all that fun stuff. So we're really super excited about that. But we have 2 calendars to give away right now. Fernando, do you have a question?
I have a question. And if you guys watch yesterday, Audio Control, Facebook, they talk about the actually 5-channel amplifier.
Yes.
So what I want to know is, what's the difference between the new 5-channel amplifier and the previous, all of them? It's not software, it's nothing electronic. It's something that Matthew Palumbo said.
Are you talking about these?
Yes. Yes. Matthew Palumbo say, all right, this is new. Few people pay attention of that.
I'll give you one more clue just because Fernando's going to skirt this issue. It is to do with installation.
It's going to be...
It has wholeheartedly to do with installation.
Yep.
It's been something that the previous models had and that has changed. And I'm not doing what you're thinking. I'm doing something else. Okay?
Wow.
So if you can figure that out, put it down. The first 2 people to get it right are going to win calendars.
That is right. So let's see.
Okay, so you guys do that. We're gonna cover one story while the things are coming in. Hopefully you guys will get it right. So just keep the answers coming. This one. Okay, I'm a headphone guy, right? We all know that we figured that out. You don't watch. Don't watch. Just let it go. Just let it go. Well, yeah, but your face isn't on the screen. Okay, so I'm a headphone guy. I have like 10, 12 pairs of headphones. I love them all, and I continuously want to buy more. I had to stop myself for a while because it was just getting out of hand. I have headphones because I can sit in a room, put them on, it isolates the sound. When I edit the show, I have like a really expensive set of headphones that I use. Okay. That's why the audio levels are really good on our show. Nissan, I saw this commercial last night, and I had to go back and do some research on it because I found it so freaking stupid. All right, Nissan is now in their new little tiny SUV. This is their new cheap SUV that they have. Has Bose Headrest for the driver.
Yeah.
All right. Are we getting that lazy that we can't put a good sound system in a car that we're just like, screw it, let's just make the headrest have a DSP with 2 speakers in them, and it'll give us the sound that we need instead of actually building a good sounding stereo. So it has 3 options: forward front stage, increased envelopment, and full immersion. Now we're talking about a 1-seat tune. Holy Jesus, it doesn't get any more 1-seat tune than this. I mean, that's it. Like,
okay, so
what the hell?
Cadillac is doing the same thing
for each seat. For each seat.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure.
Like Lincoln's doing it too.
Right, And the purpose of that for Cadillac is actually when you have people in the back and somebody get the phone call or something like that, you can hear it right here.
I get that.
So,
okay. In a premium vehicle, I understand it because they are still building a premium sound system throughout the car. Okay. So like Bose is not just doing a Cadillac with headphone speakers.
No.
It is because it's going to get lost.
Yep.
So they are building a premium sound system in the car. They are not building a premium sound system in the car. Right. This is the premium sound system. So they're literally saying, hey, you know what? Let's just put a set of headphones in this headrest, and that's it. That's all we're going to get.
It's not different of Dodge Ram when they put the speakers on the headliner.
The idea behind that, though, was to give you surround sound in the car.
Like an ambient...
It was surround. It was straight up surround sound. You had a center channel, you had rear effects channels, you had rear subwoofer mid-bass, you had front door mid-bass. That's a full system. That is, everyone in the car gets the sound.
What are you watching? A movie in there? Really?
I'm not saying that's right or wrong. What I'm saying is this is just for the driver. Okay, look, what we do is we build sound systems in cars that give you spaciousness, they give you depth, they give you loudness, they give you hop in the car and you're in a rolling speaker. What they're giving you is a freaking headrest that's a pair of headphones and saying, this is all the sound you get.
Yeah, and okay, so Robert
I'm not saying
Van
it sounds bad.
Robert Van Hoyt.
Miata.
Right there, exactly.
Well,
the Miata.
And there again, they did it in the Miata because it was a convertible.
That was two.
Yes, but there was, both people had those.
Well, yeah,
and it was a convertible, and they stopped doing it because people complained.
Well, they
stopped doing it because people complained. It was causing ringing in the ears, and they went to external speakers.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this sounds bad. This may be the most amazing sounding thing we've ever heard. I doubt it. All I'm saying is, come on, man. Like, how cheap are you?
I don't know. I think this is just about.
I think this is stupid.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying it's not. Hey, maybe the car is gonna talk to you. Hi. At this moment, all representatives are assisting another clients. Please stay on the line.
Put the chime in the headrest instead. Oh, I like. Okay, General Motors to me did it the best, where they put the vibration in the seat, so as your backup sensors start to buzz, it's like it buzzes your left leg, it buzzes your right leg.
Yep.
So it's like if you're not paying attention, you're just mind numb to the beeping. At least it's. I just look at this as lazy, cheap audio. It's like, listen, we don't want to build this stereo in this car to make it sound really great, so we're going to put some
more speakers.
We're not going to put more speakers in the car. We're going to leave the shitty factory ones in there that are just generic, and we're going to put this headrest in there that is going to make you sound better.
All right.
I don't know. You guys let us know what you think in the comments if you're watching the show at a later time, and we'll take it from there. But with that, we do have winners.
We have winners.
All right, let me scroll through here. Let me go up into. All right, hold on. Let me take off my glasses so I can see. All right. Oh gosh, you know I knew he would catch this. -3 dB.
Yep.
You got it.
He's one.
All right, hold on. And oh Jesus, David Monroe.
And David Monroe. Yeah, that's true.
All right, guys. That's it. Those are your winners.
That's all the winners.
Oh, I just took a screenshot. Oh, that works too. All right, so if you would like to claim your prize, real simple. Send me an email to carstereotalk@yahoo.com with your address in the comments. Make sure you say calendar winner as the subject.
Yep.
So carstereotalk@yahoo.com. Also, if there's some news that you'd like us to cover, some stories you feel we missed, or you just, want to share a cool car stereo story, you never know. We might talk about it because, let's be honest, we're still surprised that there's news to talk about these days. Send it to carstereotalk@yahoo.com.
Right. -3 dB. I mean, for like kids that they start driving, I get it. All safety purposes and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. So here's the thing:
what?
If I have speakers right here, I'm gonna hear those. I'm not gonna hear everything that's out there.
Yeah, but
that's why I run. Listen, I run with headphones that sit here on the side of my head and not cover my ears. Okay. Because I need to be able to hear everything that's around me when cars are coming. If I have the loudest thing in my car this far from my head, that's going to be distracting. That's going to be very distracting.
Yeah.
Okay? I think it's a dumb idea.
So
I think it's great in the back seat.
Oh, it's great in the back seat or in the passenger seat.
I think it'd be wonderful in the back seat, but actually build it lower in the seat.
No, I get it. I know what they did for.
What?
Because if somebody gonna talk to you, like what? What?
Oh,
can't hear you.
Yeah,
I just want to keep driving.
I think the back seat is a better place to put it because, like you said, you have kids, you have a drop-down TV, they have their own thing. They don't want to wear headphones because no kid wants to wear headphones.
Right. Right.
You know.
But maybe they just do it for safety purposes, like proms or something like that. You know, like back. I don't know.
They don't. They're doing it for no. Okay, the only place you can get a calendar is to win one. Audio Control only made a few of them. They sent us a bunch to give away. They, of course, are giving away some. So if you follow them over on Instagram or Facebook, Matthew has been giving them away a lot. So the only way to get one of these calendars is to win them. We talked about selling them, and I was like, let's just get a couple of them made, and we'll just give them away. And they were like, yeah, let's do that. Maybe next year they'll sell them. Who knows? But this year, it's just a giveaway. It's special. And with that, guys, that's the news. Thank you so much for tuning into the news and being part of this. That's it. Remember, tomorrow, no questions on the Saturday show, but we're going to have Jess Smith as a special guest, and we're going to talk about tuning. He's going to bring in his laptop. We're going to talk about him tuning his Helix amplifiers, talk about his Audio Frog speakers, talk about his process. It ought to be wonderful. Let's all just sit back and listen to the master just pour it on us, man. Just pour wisdom upon our shoulders. So if you're not going to be able to be there, make sure you watch it on the rebroadcast later after we're done. You guys have a great day. It's Friday. Go do Friday things. We'll see you next week. Bye.
See you later. Bye.